stream time. Let's go. Gonna be playing more of this tonight because it's late. And I don't know. This is what I feel like playing, really. Screen's gonna load. I will not clear my throat today. I will not clear my throat again today. I will stop doing that and ruining my voice. I'm going to try my best to not do that. And I'm going to focus on the gameplay today. And it's going to be late in the day enough to where I can feel relaxed because it's nighttime, and nighttime is better than the daytime. But it's also not going to be so late that I'm absolutely cooked and can't think. Like, I guarantee that last episode was probably, like, really frustrating. Like, people are probably like, dude, this guy sucks. This guy is fucking terrible. There's always going to be some level of shitty gameplay, I feel like, but... Is this under the bridge? Yeah. I thought you used to be able to hide as a statue on those things. Look at this man.
Sly, those giant pipes under the bridge feed power to the prison's security systems. I'll need to cut the connection to free Murray.
Sounds like a plan. What do you need me for?
As you know, the bridge is heavily guarded.
I hear you. You'd like a little protection while you place the bombs.
That's correct.
Love to help out, but there's nowhere to hide on the bridge. We're totally exposed.
That's true.
Oh,
To fool
here
the
it is.
guards, you'll need to break those statues and take their place.
I pose like a statue. The guards walk on by, then pow! I hit them from behind. You're a genius.
That's also correct.
The guard just fucking dies. He just vanishes. He was right here, but he's just gone. We're just gonna go this way, I think. Is he following me? Thought he was. Oh no, he's just... Hello? He just ran into them. Hello? I mean, I could have... I guess he... I don't know. I'm so confused. Okay, I need to get behind that guard and kill him before he fucking dies. I don't know if I can. I think this might be... Well, this ain't no good.
I'm done here.
Jesus.
Follow me to the top of the bridge.
That guy is literally a softlock. I've never seen that happen before. It's gonna suck if he dies. There, I'm closer now. Don't even focus on the loot. I just need to...
This bomb's all set.
Okay, I need to break these statues to make sure that I can... I want to try something, but... I gotta try this. I think it's fine if I get spotted, but I don't think he can get hit. I think is the problem. Because, yeah, that just makes more sense.
One in place. Heading back across the bridge.
Alright.
The third bomb's in position. I'm en route to set the fourth.
Guard over here. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Vomit? Vomitati. Goodbye, Vulture Guard.
This bomb is ready. Cover me. I'm on the move.
Oh. Give me them coins.
Another one's in place. I'm moving to the other side of the bridge.
I frequently have, like, nerve problems. I probably have undiagnosed diabetes, but whatever. It's never been so... I don't know. It comes and goes. It's never been fucking, like, detrimental to me, but... That's probably why I have poor wound healing. But yeah, I get, like, numbness in my arm sometimes. And, like, I don't know, my leg. Let's go.
The last charge is set. Let's get out of here. That takes care of the power to the security system.
Thankfully, I did not lose that job because it would have been busted because of the guard down there. Okay, now we gotta get in there. You already know how I feel about hospitals and doctors. They... Again, I don't want to single out, like, the entirety of doctors, because I know that's simply not the case, but... I've rarely had a positive experience with medical anything. I mean, I've been there, done that, from rude doctors to doctors that think they know everything and they commit no error. Literally a doctor that literally tried to kill me and went to prison by giving me medicine I was allergic to. Just everything. I mean, I listened to, like, some people talk about stories and stuff, and, like, even, like, when I hear stories about, like, female medical care, like, Jesus Christ. It's like they don't even listen to when women say they have pain. It's just like, it's like, dude. Oh, you're fine. It's just a mood thing. It's like, yeah, you should probably shut up, doctor. Like, It's literally just fucked. Like, I hear often, like, seriously, so many stories of, like, people saying, like, yeah, you know, I'm getting these cramps that hurt. Help me. Oh, don't worry about it. That's normal. No, that's not normal. That's not normal. If it is normal, it's because people don't fucking listen. That's why it's not normal. You know me. Yeah. Corrupt motherfuckers. What the heck? I've never been up on that before. This attack robot is going down. Where's the thing in the middle? Okay, there it is. That's just the way I get over here. Okay. And again, I don't live abroad. I live in the U.S.
Sly, that's it. The Contessa's giant
But-
attack robot.
Look, Bentley, with all due respect,
Oh, wait.
it looks an awful lot like a water tower.
Don't be fooled. That's what she wants you to think. If we try to free Murray while that thing is operational, why,
What, we'll have plenty of fresh drinking water?
I'm serious, Sly.
Of course. I do owe you one.
The lightning rods around the prison are designed to draw lightning strikes away from the water tower. Giant attack robot.
Uh-huh, yeah.
By turning the wheels on the rod, you should be able to redirect the electrical current away from its ground wire, rendering it useless. Follow the lightning strikes to locate all 5 rods.
Okay, so you want me to break the ground circuit on all these lightning rods so that a bolt will strike and destroy the giant attack robot posing as a water tower.
That's an accurate summation.
But anyway, I love this the giant attack robot thing. It's like you'll see. But anyway, makes me kind of like smile whenever I talk about it. But anyway, no, like I've told this story before, but like so like when I was a baby, I had inner tubes put in one of my ear, my left ear, because I don't know, my ear canal was small and it had an ear infection and they had to do that. I don't know. It's the only time I had like a real surgery where I was put under. But I've always been prone to ear problems. So, you know, I get like this ear infection from I don't know how. I think I took a shower and water was just stuck in my ear, I guess. And it wouldn't come out. And so I got an ear infection. And I went to an urgent care because I don't have insurance because I made the mistake of turning, I think, over the age of 25. So I can't be on my mother's insurance anymore. Because it's fucking awesome. But anyway, so I go to this urgent care. I go in, guys, it's like, he's your typical, he's dressed like just coat unbuttoned. He's just like, look at me, I'm like your Hollywood actor doctor. He's got that Hollywood actor doctor look, except he wasn't attractive. And, he just kind of like, rudely, he's like, oh, come in. Throws his hand up, follow him in. He takes 2 seconds, says, oh, take these droplet shit for your ear. And, he's explaining to me how to use it, and I use it. I use all of it. Nothing changes. I go back again. Oh, it's, you need more of it. I do it again. Come back a third fucking time. Oh, well, now it's on the right ear. Okay. So, then he says, okay, try this. And I try that. And then I had to go to another doctor because at that point, I had suffered from ear pain for like 2 fucking months. It wouldn't go away. So I went to another doctor and they said, we don't have what we need to be able to do this. So we need to send you to a specialist. So then I finally get to see the fucking specialist. And immediately she's like, yeah, you have this, here's the fucking medicine. I felt pain relief in 2 days. It's not even just American money that why healthcare is so bad in this country. It's literally more than that. It's also the fact that they simply, I mean, they look, the majority of doctors take these courses, and you'd think that they're up to date, right? That they're up to date and they follow these standards, but most of them don't. Most of them just go with whatever the fuck they're feeling. Genuinely, they do. Like in America too. My mom has, I think she has skin cancer, and I think I'm like 90% sure, and I mean, from what I know about medicine, but she's whatever. She had another problem, and she went to go see a doctor and whatever. And they do this stuff, and I'm not worried about skin cancer because skin cancer is like incredibly treatable. But anyway, so she goes in there and she's getting all this shit done. And they make her get blood work because, they just do blood work first. She goes in there, she gets the blood work done. Oh, well, you have this. Okay. And then she said, okay, well, take this for your blood pressure, right? Because she had a stroke. That's why she went in. She had a stroke. Apparently, she had another one she didn't notice. And so she was fine. She started taking blood pressure medicine because our family has really bad high blood pressure. And she also has OCD as well. I have OCD as well, but it runs in the family. We have blood pressure problems. So she gets this medicine. And she smokes too, which doesn't help. So she goes in, she gets the blood work done. Hey, you need to take this medicine too, because we're going to check your heart. And then they check the heart. Then she gets medicine for that, because she's in her 50s. And then, oh, well, we need you to do this test, and then we need you to do this test, and we need to test this. Come back and test this, and test that, and test this. We don't have a reason to believe this, but test this and test. And they're just running her through the ringer, trying to just diagnose her with everything possible. It's like, look, I understand why they do that, but in the U.S., especially, you could go to the doctor for anything, and they try to find every possible thing to talk about that you're not even there for. Like, no, this is why I'm here. This is what's fucking concerning. Focus on this, please. And sometimes you just gotta get on track with doctors in this country. Like, no, I'm here for this. Please, for the love of God, focus on this first. And it's so awful in this country. And it's not cheap. That's why you see the meme of Americans would rather sooner, like, they have the ambulance pulls up and they get hurt. That's why. That's why they don't get in. That's why they run away. Because we all know that the fucking second we're in that place, it's over. It's never going to end. And I've also been given false diagnosis plenty of times too. And I've talked about that lawsuit and how they were pushing me to have an ADHD diagnosis when I don't have it. I simply do not. I've never had any of the criteria or trouble doing tasks. I don't know. I mean, there's more to it than that, but yeah, I trust me. I fucking hate medical professionals. They piss me off. I can't stand them. Again, they're not all bad. I understand that. But that's why I have such a rampant distrust of them. Because they've always fucked me over. The only doctors I actually respect, for sure, are surgeons. Because surgeons are the only ones actually fixing you. Therapy? I'm speaking for myself here. Therapy, you're just paying somebody money to listen to you. It does not work. I firmly believe that the majority of therapy does not work for most people. It doesn't. I don't think it does. It certainly didn't work for me. So, and again, I'm not saying it won't work for anybody. I'm just saying, from all the people I've spoke to, for all the people that I know, and from my own experience, it's a bunch of crap. It's bullshit. I've had better therapy spending time alone and reflecting on my own issues. Meditation actually does work. It does work. And meditation isn't like a stereotypical, like, oh, you need to sit there and be super zenned out. I mean, that helps, but just sit and reflect and think, and that helped me immensely. I mean, getting older, too, definitely helped me. Especially with OCD, it definitely helped. Definitely. My mom would say, look, it's going to get better when you get older. I know it's hard to believe, but you'll trust me. And she was right. It definitely did get better. It took me till I'm nearly 30, but yes. I went from manic laughing like the fucking Joker and constantly, like, repeating shit and doing stupid, inane rituals for OCD and hurting my body to, okay, I'm slightly bothered by this thing, whatever. And I can't tell you how liberating that was to finally just be like, dude, I don't fucking have to do this bullshit anymore. That would have hit me if I hadn't done that iframe. That's kind of cool. But yeah. Again, I'm not every case. I would never say I'm every case. I'm not, you know, I don't want to suggest that no medical treatment works, because it absolutely does, but I'm just speaking to my experience with how shit is. Really? This guy just outplayed me. Oh my god. Like, actually outplayed. I'm also not seeing the markers. Where's the last one? Oh, it's the tank. I was like, what shot me? Yeah, I didn't think I'd make that. At least the tank unspotted me. Alright, now we gotta find this last one. But yeah. Again, I don't know what healthcare is like where and when in other countries, but I'm sure every country has their own medical care problems, for sure. 1 second. I mean, also, the United States is also definitely a country where people can just sue for any inane reason and fuck someone over, too, so that's another reason why people don't even, like, in no other country that I'm aware of, it's not anywhere near as common as in the States where they can advertise medicine on the TV. I don't think other countries do that. Like, look, I'm not, and I'm being open about this, I'm not some communist, but I definitely don't like this country's hyperfixation on, like, monetizing every single aspect of life. It just disturbs me. It fucking disturbs me. How people are treated so monetarily. It just upsets me. It's just so fucking... It's not even just wrong. It's anti-human. It's just anti-human. It's beyond wrong. I'm not religious, but if I were to call anything satanic, that's satanic. I mean, like, from what I know about weight loss stuff, like, I think it was like Ozempic or something. There's some diabetes drug that does effectively lose weight loss. And look, I'm slightly overweight, and I'll tell you this. Might as well just get this. You can take that medicine, but at the end of the day, if you stop taking that, you're just going to go back to where you were. Weight loss alone is great, but if you don't do the shit that you need to do to keep the weight off, you're just going to get it back again. And look, I recognize some people have naturally bad metabolisms, health conditions. In my case, I have really bad metabolism. Right? But, so like I understand that, but whatever it is, you have to do the work required to keep that shit off. It's not just a free ride. I think that's the last one. I should have been following that. That makes actually a lot of sense. Just go up here this way. I can't believe I wasn't paying attention to that. I don't know, but there's literally just... He probably even told me to follow the lightning strikes, and I just didn't listen. Look at this guy, he's like, what's going on? What was that noise? Where is it exactly? There it is. So, while avoiding this guy who somehow didn't see me. Dude, it's no different than people on YouTube who are like, again, I call them Hollywood actors, but you know what I mean. You're Dr. Phil and whatever, right? I'm not saying they might or might not have a medical degree, but they get paid to act that way. So I call them Hollywood doctors. These Hollywood doctors, like, you could even be a Hollywood doctor-esque on YouTube. Nah, don't be sorry. I don't like him either. You don't have to be sorry. Fuck Dr. Phil. But they'll literally post these videos of like, oh, dude, if you just, like, for blindness, right? I saw a video, they're scrolling once. I was scrolling once and I saw this video. How to fix your eyesight. And I was like, dude, my science detectors were like, that sounds stupid. I want to see what this is about. I want to see what kind of misinformation's here. And so this dude's literally suggesting, hey, if you stare at the sun, it will fix your eyesight. And I'm just like, there's no fucking way. Thousands of people like this video and are gonna fuck their vision up because this dumbass said this. Like, that's unfucking real. That shit gets away, and they get in... I feel like these people need to get in trouble for that kind of shit. It's like, nah, that shit can't slide. You fucking... Somebody needs to come after your ass. And not just through a lawsuit. Something needs to happen to that guy. Jail time is what I would look for. Guy needs to serve a sentence. Serve a sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. How do I get up here? Get through there. Oh god, is this the fucking pipe that... Okay. Dr. Oz was the other one I was thinking of.
Like I said, giant attack robot.
Let's listen to the plan before I start talking more.
Thanks to your recent efforts, we're ready to attempt a Murray rescue. I call this plan the Trojan Tank. Step 1. We use the Contessa's keys to steal one of her tanks. I'll jump in and drive while you keep out of sight by crawling underneath. With some luck, the guards won't notice anything out of the ordinary and open the prison gates for us. We casually roll in and then blast the security doors to Murray's cell.
Blast it.
Once inside, you'll need to improvise your way up to the guard control center and open the doors leading down to solitary confinement. Let's hope Murray hasn't cracked under the Contessa's hypnosis.
I like his PowerPoint presentations. Okay, is it just his? Oh, it's the whole thing. Okay. Man, you know what? Like, his voice is alright. I gotta say, though, there's something that does trigger me about his voice the way his voice actor speaks. It's cute, but it kind of irritates me because it's like so quiet. I don't know why that triggers me, but it's just like this whisper-like voice that just, I don't know. It's not even ASMR. It's just something that just bothers me. Again, I don't hate the actor himself, but it's just,
Okay, Sly.
I don't know.
Heading out for the tank.
I think it was it's a lot worse than the first game for sure. Like, it's such an improvement in this game for sure. But like in the first game, like, oh my gosh.
I'm inside the tank, increasing the ride height on the treads. There, that should give you enough room. Crawl underneath this thing and let's get
What do you mean going
moving.
through other Pokemon? Do you mean like sweeping? When you're just sweeping your team?
I can't see you down there, so try to keep up and stay out of sight.
Oh. Dude, those changes, they changed the trainer model. Tell me that wasn't politically motivated for, like, no fucking reason. Why are we changing the models for no reason? Why are we making the characters look
We're
ugly?
approaching the prison gate. Let's see if they fall for it.
Whatever. You know, it's, I don't know. We're almost there. You could actually just go slow. It's, like, perfect. Literally, you can match the speed of the tank.
You'd better get out from underneath the tank before I let loose with the turret. Okay, you're all clear. Head inside and I'll be right behind you.
It's free. The Murray.
I'm having some trouble sabotaging the tank. Go on ahead, I'll catch up.
Dude, I discovered a Twitch streamer the other day who makes me laugh so fucking much, man. It's, he's been playing Heart Gold, Soul Silver Rando. Like, I was watching Phil. Majin Phil. But I started watching Caleb Hart. And that dude fucking cracks me up, man. He's hilarious.
Well, that should be the guard's control center. But to be honest,
He's
I'm
so
not sure
fucking
how you're going
funny.
to get up there.
Don't worry about it. Thinking of my feet is what I do best.
of the security went down when we cut the power on the bridge, but a few lights seem to have a backup generator. Be careful.
Dude, nothing's better than in Gen 4 with those really slow health bars. It's like on a Pokemon that you like, will I be able to kill this? And then you kill him. And then the bar just like goes slowly down. But if you know it's if it's your health bar, it's the most, and you know you're gonna die, it's the most frustrating shit ever. It's like, just fucking go. May not die. Honestly, and a lot of people probably wouldn't agree with me, even though Gen 5 is my favorite. I'm gonna say it. I didn't like Gen 4. I didn't. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I felt the region was like depressing. The region is very depressing. Like I don't know. Like the game didn't feel that much different to me than Gen 3. And it like yeah, I mean you could say okay, it's first DS console mainline entry, right? Fair enough. But like yeah, some of the like I liked a lot of the evolutions they gave to the older gen Pokemon like Tangrowth, Dust Noir from the region before that, Magnezone, Magmortar, Electivire. That was all great. But God, man, fuck those like Mount, I tell you what, if they moved Mount Coronet to, like, some other part of the map and didn't put it dead-ass center in the entire region, it probably wouldn't have been so bad. I feel like that alone is one of the, like, just like the fucking caves, man. They're so bad, like, I don't know. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure in that game there are a fuck ton of strength boulders, and I feel like the HM requirement in that generation specifically is ridiculous. Like you're constantly having to use HMs. And the game feels to me like so fucking slow. It's so slow. And the towns too. They weren't that great. I don't know. Like yeah, Jubilife and Steam was really good, but other than that, I don't know anybody who's like, you know what, dude? I really love Salacion. Like, oh, Eterna City? I don't, you know what I mean? I don't really hear people saying that. If they're talking good about Gen 4 cities, they're probably talking about, they're talking about Jubilife and, I was trying to just think of the name, but it's the one to the left of it. It's the one where you go to fucking the steel place. The iron something? Iron. I don't remember. I haven't. Gen 4 is the one I played the least because I didn't like it that much. I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with liking it. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't understand it myself. I mean, maybe I could see that. I guess if that was the game you grew up with, that was your game. You know what I mean? I could see that, but I don't know. I don't. Other than that, I don't know. Like even Barry. Like Barry is so boring in that game. I don't know. Again, it could even just be the gloomy aesthetic that I feel the game has. Like, I'll say some positive shit. The legendaries are some of the up there. Giratina is my favorite legendary. Of course he did that. I didn't see that coming. Anyway. Like, Cyrus was really cool. The Galactic members had banger themes. Was fighting was fighting a Perugly on Mars in the Valley Windworks fun? No, not really. But I dye my hair, but because I am naturally born a male, I don't want to damage my hair anymore because I want to keep it when I'm in my 50s. I'd have what you would call I think a Norwood 2, which basically means a mature hairline. And that's not hair loss yet, but if it goes any further than that, then it's hair loss and I probably need to go talk to somebody. I hate this place. Fuck this place. Now I know why no criminals hardly ever escape. Jesus. I can't even fucking get in. I would, honestly, I thought about dyeing my hair, though, blonde and, red, though, like, once. Those are the two colors I would choose, but I don't know. I don't know. I just feel it's too risky for my hair. Like, my hair gets actually pretty thin. Like, our hair is naturally thin. Not, like, thinning. I mean, like, naturally thin. Or fine. But when I use volumizing shampoo, I use, like, a VO5. I don't know. That's the shit that just does the best. And I use anti-dandruff stuff. My hair is, like, very dense, right? Very dense. I have long hair. I do. I have, like, it's down to my, like, midsection of my back. And I have a decent amount of it. So, yeah. Dude, one time, I was getting my hair cut because my okay, so this requires context. So, the school was complaining that I was skipping days, so the government was wanting to talk to me. And so my mother, or no, not my mother, but my, I don't know. My mom and father basically said, you'd look more professional going into this talk if your hair was short and looked masculine. That was just a suggestion, and I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. I should do this. And by the way, my parents weren't pissed off about that. They were understanding. They understood that school abused the fuck out of me. But they were just trying to help me. So they're like, yeah, you might want to cut your hair. So I'm like, fuck it. I was like, eh. So I did it, dude. And oh my god, they gave me a military haircut, and I was so fucking mad because I thought it would just be trimming it. They did a military cut. This guy. I was so fucking mad. Because as I've discussed, I don't like looking masculine. I don't. I feel very uncomfortable if I look masculine. I can't look masculine. I don't want to. And I never got my hair cut ever again. So.
Okay, I'm running your algorithmic code decryptor. You see anything happening down there?
Success!
It just sucks because,
We've
like...
got access to solitary confinement.
Hot stuff.
Oh, wait.
Heading down.
Like... I don't talk about this much because I know that some people watch me that are kind of, like, on different political sides, and I kind of feel like, oh my god, here he goes again saying this, and he's just delusional and whatever. Look, I know deep down I feel like I'm feminine, and it sucks because, like, on one hand I like being able to be, like, exploit masculinity. Like, if some guy's an asshole, like, I can act tough and then someone would maybe buy it. But, like, deep down I'm not that way at all. I'm not. If I, in my private life, and if people could accept me that way, I would be feminine all the time. I would. But I can't. The thing that sucks is, whenever I tried learning how to speak differently, it just made me cringe so hard. I just cringed. I'm like, I don't want to do this. And it sucks because like, this isn't a slight to these people that do this, but I feel like, unless you're really gifted, femme voice changing is like... I feel like I'm being an imposter. And so I would feel more comfortable if they would just talk in a masculine voice. Because then, you know what I mean? But then again, I'm not saying they have to. I'm just saying that's why I didn't continue doing that. That and my voice is fucked up. So I can't... I've had voice problems, so I don't think my voice could do that. So I'm kind of screwed. Like, I want to be able to talk like that, but, like, at the same time, there's, like, this thing that I've repressed. Like, for instance, as a kid, I had glimpses of knowing that I was bisexual, but, like, I didn't know. I knew, but because there were a lot of religious people, it was, like, even in the schools I went to were hyper-religious in a negative way. They weren't like the progressive Christians you see now, where some of them don't mind gay people and LGBT people, but the one I went to, that was not the case. Okay? Some teachers would be reciting Bible verses. Like, it was bad. And so I kind of repressed that and like, no, there's no way that's true. That's just a feeling I had. It's just whatever. And I did that all until I got out of school and I was like in, I don't know, my early 20s. I was like, you know what? Oh, I like this really feminine dude. That's weird. And then I thought back and I was like, fuck it. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Fuck it. Whatever. And then it just like... But see, that's why whenever somebody who's on a political side that says shit like bisexuality isn't real and you don't really feel the way you feel, I'm just like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up. Like, you don't know what you're talking about at all. You're not me. You don't know what we've been through. Just, yeah. So, on one instance, I try to respect people being ignorant. I mean, I don't respect that they're ignorant. I just respect that, okay, you don't know something. That's not your fault. But when people are, like, hyper asshole-ish and so adamant, it's like, dude, I'd fuck this guy, man. Fuck this guy. Fuck this person. And it's usually the... And again, it's usually men that do this. Women are typically more accepting of this shit, but... And again, in my high school, I dealt with these people. I dealt with these... Yeah, bro. This guy's gay. Yeah. Like, they were everywhere. They were everywhere. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, by the way. But yeah, I had to go through that shit. Oh, you're sitting feminine? Better make fun of him. Maybe I go down here. No? Where am I going? I'm lost. Like, again, I'll tell this story once. I mean, there are two stories that are related, but they don't have to be complex. So my mom, I used to play an instrument, and I told the story about how this Jewish guy, and that doesn't matter, but I'm saying that only because he was Jewish. He'd wear this yarmulke, and that's why I remember what he looks like, because not many people in my school would wear a yarmulke. So this Jewish music teacher, I would try playing clarinet, and he was so mean. And he would, I don't know, one day he basically told me after class, you should quit, you suck at this, give up. Whatever, right? But I'm just saying, when I would try to practice and shit, basically, essentially, we would go to a place where we would go pay off the instrument and go take tutor classes. One day we were driving down the main street, and this dude, I don't know if he was drunk or not, I would better hope so, basically started whistling and catcalling my mom. And it was fucking creepy. I don't mind if people catcall, but if it better only be to people that you know on that level already. Like, if you're married to somebody and you're doing it jokingly, whatever. Or if, you know, you're dating somebody and you do it, okay, fine, you're dating that person. But that's not what you do from the get-go. That's creepy. And for the longest time, I'm like, oh, it can't be that bad. It must just be a minority thing. Well, as you know, I dress in a feminine manner sometimes, so I looked like a female when I went out. And I went outside once, dressed slightly feminine, and there was a church guy across the street, and he catcalled me. I didn't respond to him, but now I know. I know what it feels like. And it's very unsettling. Very unsettling. I'm debating on whether or not I should restart this level because I don't know what the fuck I'm missing here. I can't tell if I'm bugged or not. Like, I would think it would be something in this room, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna, hold on. I don't want to abandon the job. I could almost swear that I had to go somewhere here. I'm gonna jump down. If I can't figure out what it is, then I'll reset. Oh, there's a whole room here. Okay. There we go.
Oh, that looks bad.
I guess I
I
guess I didn't notice that the left side had a gate
He's
that
all
needed to be
twitchy
lifted.
and bug-eyed.
You said Murray was being forced to eat spice, right?
Yeah, he said he was feeling weird.
Well, he's weirded out all right. I doubt he even knows we're here. Clearly, we're going to have to lure him out of that cell the hard way.
The hard way?
Those hypno boxes are designed to heighten the effects of spice, and he's already in an agitated state. So if we turn them all on at the same time, Murray's
You know, like, I'm
wildly hostile and probably break down the door.
How do we turn on the hypno box?
Yeah, spices,
Power
not a
switches
euphemism
are all
for drugs.
defended by laser barriers. When you get close, I'll hack the laser system from my terminal down here. That should give you access.
Let's do it. Anything to help out old Murray. He's looking really bad.
Gonna break this shit first. Again, it for I don't know. I mean, I don't want, like, you know, I definitely don't believe that men are like what a lot of SJW feminists would say about men. It's like, oh, men are just only thinking about sex and shit, and that they only, you know, that they're primal and feral. Like, that's not true. However, though, I will say, though, there are subcultures, though, that do exist of men hanging out that do trophyize women, and that they do act like frat bros. They have no fucking manners. They do objectify, and they're bad people. I had to get down in here, I think, somehow. Hold on.
Okay, I'm hacking the laser barrier.
I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with being attracted to women and being masculine, but your masculinity doesn't entail you to feel like you're owed something. You're not owed a woman because you're strong and independent. No. You're gonna have manners. You gotta fucking talk to people like people and not fucking be weird about it. I mean, there's also...
Turn on the hypno box.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand why Angry!
Gone.
I don't know why it's hard to just have common sense that you should know that you probably shouldn't treat women like that. I don't know. Okay, so how do I... What? Pretty sure there was a way to drop down here. Okay, so we probably gotta... Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. I gotta turn them all on. So there's probably... Yeah, over there.
I'll take care of the laser wall.
Gonna focus on this because I don't want to lose. I do want to say, though, it isn't just... I mean, look, both sides do bad shit. I don't, you know, on different degrees, maybe, in what they do, but... And not all women do this. No, feel free to. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not like overly sensitive. I'm not gonna judge you, and I wouldn't take offense to it. I don't get overly offended.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Tip me over and
Oh God.
I'll smash up everything.
Ah. I like smart people. People that are smart, but people that are very forgiving. People that I could trust. Like, trust really does matter to me. I'm not like super, super, super. Like, I don't care if a woman looks like a bombshell. Like, I'm not like that. But, I mean, like, people that say that appearance doesn't matter at all are lying. But I'm not going to be like, oh my God, this person. Like, I'll tell you what. I don't really care if someone's overweight as long as they're not obese. If they're obese, I would have one criteria, and that criteria is you would need to work out with me. I'd work out together. And as long as you were committed to that, then I would be fine with that. But and then I don't care if you're religious, but I would say you would need to respect that I'm an atheist, and if you were had I mean, as much as I don't like communism, I don't give a shit if I date a communist. It just don't treat me like shit for not being one, and don't get mad that I have different like I could literally I could date anybody as long as they weren't fucking planning to kill me. I mean, really, like, oh, you like that kind of stuff? Oh shit. I must be. Oh no, no, no. The left, the other side. Yeah. I thought I was done, but I don't. I've never understood the furry thing. Not trying to be like mean about it, but I don't.
I'm on it.
I don't know. There was a dude I knew in elementary school who would go around saying he I mean, now they would refer to it as otherkin, I think. But at the time, there wasn't a label for what that was. Yeah, but I knew somebody. No, was it otherkin, or was he trying to act? Was he trying to act like he was a bird, an eagle? I think. I thought they were related. Yeah, maybe. The only thing I know, and this is look, this isn't a judgment. This isn't a judgment of all at all, but it's a weird thing I've noticed. So I've noticed that people that typically are gay or LGBT of some strain usually tend to also be furries of some kind. It's a weird thing I noticed, and it's not a judgment. It's just a weird thing that I've noticed. Like, it seems to just happen a lot. I don't know. I'd feel very uncomfortable if I didn't identify as a human. That you know what I mean? That would, like, I have to be a human. I don't know. My guess is it would be like kind of like a spiritual thing, right? I mean, would that be correct? It's like a spiritual belief. I know some people that are oh my god. Hulk smash!
Heads up, Sly. The hypno boxes are too strong for you to destroy with your cane. Try using Murray's attacks to take them out. When they're all offline, Murray should be jolted out of his spice range. Watch out!
Hold on, let me focus on this. Okay, there we go.
My head. Who? What? Is this heaven?
Sorry, pal. You're no angel.
Just take a few deep breaths and try to center your thoughts.
Okay.
What's with all the racket? My conscious mind is a wreck.
Everybody's back.
The weak-minded hippo is free. And he's got friends. Perhaps it's time
Dude,
to
her jaw
reevaluate
is like
some
very
life
sharp.
choices.
I'm
I said that
sorry.
last time, but
I managed to keep this half of the Clockwork Heart safe. It was hard to hide from the Contessa! She's getting away!
Murray, lift those crank bars so we can chase after her.
I don't know why they wouldn't take that from him.
I'm on it.
But he's honestly such a fucking bro, dude. You know, I'm not religious, but I always liked video games that are stories about like there's a game I think by the same people that made, what was that called? Fuck. I don't know if they made Dark Souls or not. I don't know. They made some modern game, but it's called Kuon. And I also like the Fatal Frame series. And there's just, it sucks that I swear to God, man, it sucks that I feel like ghosts have been ruined for me. Because I'd actually think it'd be like super fucking cool if I actually believed they were real. But that's why I like Japanese horror better. Like them telling stories about like curses and shrine tragedies and shit. Like, I love that kind of shit. Hold on.
Let's go!
I mean, I don't know. I've done...
Lousy,
Oh, wait.
No good head shrinker.
Oh, come
Head
now,
shrinker.
Mari. We were making such progress during our sessions.
The only mental help that I need is to never be reminded of you again.
Such displaced hostility. If you insist on getting angry, why not be psychologically productive and channel it at your so-called friends?
I'm done talking with my mouth. Now I talk with my fists.
Sorry, but our time is up.
But yeah, I could totally see myself working at like a shrine. Wow, she's literally just throwing that shit right at me. I need to jump. She's only gonna do it in the middle. Never mind. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. I was right. Oh! Oh!
Ah! She's getting away!
Bro, no shot.
Don't worry, pal. We'll find her. With the three of us back together, she doesn't stand a chance.
I actually think I died, but I lived because it pushed me close enough into the finale cutscene.
It was great.
That's sick if that actually is what happened.
And it was all because of me. Even the van ride out of town was like a party. Murray had to pull over twice because he was laughing so hard. But despite all the jokes, I think something had changed. Since childhood, the three of us had never been apart. And our recent isolation gave us all pause for thought. Needless to say, we took a few weeks off before getting back to work. And for the first time in my life, Murray let me drive.
Yeah. I totally see myself like having like a Having like a shrine in Japan and being like a monk. I could totally see that, honestly. Like running a shrine. I don't know.
Time for a little payback. The Contessa, having escaped us into prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate. It's a well-fortified Gothic nightmare that would make any thief run in terror. Terrible or not, that's where we're headed. To sweeten the deal, we've learned that the Contessa, who until recently was a secret member of the Claw Gang, is in possession of the Clockwork Eyes. The Thievius Raccoonus describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such powerful artifacts. News of the Contessa's corruption has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war. But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
Tangled Web. I don't know if you saw the VOD the other day. I was going to mention this to you, by the way. I tried responding to your DM when you were talking about what happened when we were playing the Resident Evil map. But for some fucking reason, I can't respond to it unless I have a phone. But guess what? I don't have a phone number. So I really need to set up the dang... I need to set up the Discord shit sometime soon. Yay, we have the paraglide now. This is required for a job. I mean, I could set it up. Don't worry. I can set it up. It's just, okay, so, like, I'll give you an example, right? I had a couple servers with private friends and stuff, but I don't know if they're secure or not, because I'm worried that if I start a server, people are going to have some way to be able to, like, hack into my other server. I don't, like, I'm very, like, security conscious, basically, and so... Hold on, I'm taking a Tum for heartburn. I don't know how, safe that is. I mean, I can set one up. It's just, as well, the other thing is, it's like, I have, I think, you and Narwhal will sometimes come in here. But I don't have a ton of people that watch me. And I don't know if that would be worth it, but...
Oh, and stay clear of tanks. You know, so you don't get blown up into little sticky...
I mean, you could... I don't know, I could set one up, I guess. You could maybe do, like, a friend code thing. I guess you could send me your information. I guess I could add you on Discord. And if I have to respond to you something that you send me in a DM on here, I could answer you, but... I don't want to just say what mine is on stream. Because then everybody would see it. Like, I don't know. Make sure you send that in a DM. I'll need to remember how to spell that. Alright, we're going clue hunting. Also, this map has rain. It's automatically cool. Why didn't I just hit the circle button? I tried to be stylish, but... Okay, let's avoid the two tanks there. Oh. Man, that's gonna keep getting me killed. Oh. Alright, none there. This might take me a while to get these clues. Don't mind that paraglide sound you just heard. Enemy. I mean, the sound isn't working the whole time, but I'm sure he somehow heard it. There we go. Oh my god, I just remembered one of the missions we're gonna have to do in this level. It's so fucking hard, man. I'm going to fuck it up, I guarantee, when I get to that mission. I don't want to spoil it, but... we have to go somewhere and gather something, and it's hard. Alright. Let's make sure we got all the shit here. Best to get the shit over here. Okay, one there. No big deal, just a casual guillotine. Bro, did you see that Coliseum I did the other day? 2 days ago, not the last one. The last stream I did at Coliseum went poorly. I basically spent 2 hours trying to find a door. But the episode before that, dude, that Moltres was crazy. That thing is like the definition of glass cannon. Like, it had all of its stats. And special defense, speed, and special attack. But it literally had, like, I think 16 defense at level 30. That is horrible. It literally dies to, like, any attack. It's so hard to get damage with anything. Yeah, it died, I think, to a stage 1 rollout from like a I don't remember, was it a Spinda? The stats are randomized, so it's like that doesn't mean anything, but just still whatever I don't know. Whatever killed it, it was not that strong of an attack. There's a clue there. I mean, I guess we just get... Oh, let me go here first, because... The Re-Education Tower. I remember what this place is called. Okay, there's none up here. Let's go back and get that one. Okay, 10 more to go. Listen for the dink, dink, dink. There's one. There's probably one right up there on the power line somewhere, but... You know, I took a furry test as a joke, like, I don't know, like a year ago, I think. I wish I remembered what it said. Oh, what? Oh, I slid, fuck. Oh. Getting my ass beat. Literally just getting fucking smashed. Dude, you saw how much he was slamming? He's like... Fucking wanted me dead, man. He fucking hated me, dude. That was passionate. It was so, like, personal. Crazy, man. there's a clue here. It was like, there's probably something under here. Make sure, I guess, I get all the ones up over here if I can, words. Get all the ones over here before... Yeah, not this time. Before I, Look at this motherfucker. He knows. He knew before I even turned. You, like, doubled back? Okay, I want to make sure there was no more clues here. Should probably maybe grab this. How do I get over there? Maybe like... Oh my god, please. Oops. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to get up on top of that and then fly down. That would be my guess. So let's go ahead and do that. I believe there was a bounce thing over here somewhere. Maybe not. Alright, we'll go here. I keep trying to, like, run, and so when I run, it, like, automatically puts me into the paraglide. And it's fucking up my ability to grab stuff. Unlike the last level, I like this one infinitely more. Shit, how do I... This will go here. And there's fucking loot everywhere, man. Where's the safe house? Oh, I'm on a job. Well, good thing I didn't... Okay, well... Oh... I will fly over here, I guess. Just to see if it's possible. Okay. That's how we'll get up here later. Let's go across the bridge now. Into the tank that just spawned in. Probably gonna have to fly down onto that. Okay, I hear a dink. Other than that. Where's the ding? Follow the ding. It's so satisfying seeing those just, like, electrocute and just vanish. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. You should insert one of those, like, Germa memes where everybody, like, capitalizes a word. This dude is insane. Demented. Okay, there's that one, but I need to fly there. Okay, there's this one. So I think it's fair and reasonable to think that we're not going to find all the clues on this side. So I probably missed some over there. Okay. I was afraid of that happening. Good thing there's a car here. Yeah, you will find the clues. Yeah, I was right. There is one here. Okay, we'll get this one. Back up. I knew this would be somewhat tricky. Because, yeah. Brother. How do I get up here? I'm gonna try and just swing and get it. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, swing. Possibly one down here. No, I think this is in Czechoslovakia. And yes, I realize that Czechoslovakia isn't still a country. But I'm referring to the Czech Republic or Slovakia. I don't know which. The last one was in Prague. So. Also, I hear a ding still. So I'm going to guess that there's clues hidden in here. Making sure that's not a room. Okay, yes, there is one here. Hidden. One more bottle. We need one more. Make sure we listen for the dings. If I was reborn as another animal, I'd probably want to be something that isn't hunted. Fartsing.com. I'd probably want to be born as, like, maybe a tiger or, like... I don't know. I would have said maybe crocodile, but alligators and crocodiles get into fights with each other all the time. And they rip their own fucking, like, limbs off. I don't want that to happen to me. If that happened. And that's, of course, assuming that I have to be, like, I have to pick something different. Because if I got to pick, I'm just picking a human again. Except it just wouldn't be a male. I would not want to be a male again. Born that way, at least. Oh my god, there's so many fucking guards. Okay, we gotta carefully listen for the dings. I think you know what the clue sound is now, so if you hear the dink, donk, dink, dink, tell me. It's probably like down below somewhere. Hold on, I gotta turn off my music, it'd be easier. Okay, so we went up there already. We didn't go up here, I don't think, all the way. And if we didn't, it doesn't matter, because we can just fly down. Maybe I'll see it. Nothing here. Okay, I was already at that tower. I hear it. Where is it? There it is. Boom. Alright. Now we can actually do the quest, the mission now. I don't remember what I was doing, though. What was my mission? What was I supposed to be doing? Oh, take pictures. Well, I'm already on the boat.
The Contessa has these boats out on patrol
This is
against
easy.
Neela's army. They could be useful to hitch a ride.
Oh, I know.
That's the blimp the Contessa used to escape from the prison. Maybe we could use it to our advantage around all these high towers.
And then... which specific tank do you want a picture of?
The Contessa's all geared up for war. Just our luck.
Okay, and then lastly... Neela tank.
Neela's made a
Never mind.
headquarters out of that old bank. It's a pretty secure location. It'll take some doing to drive her out.
Screen.
Okay, Sly. Head up to the re-education tower. I suspect that's where we'll find the Clockwork Eyes.
Probably not making that. Close. Too bad. Bye-bye. Okay, how do I get back up here again? Probably, yeah, over there. Dedge. Really, I thought, you know, maybe I would have time to do that, but Mean Bat proved me wrong. No, you don't. Fuck off.
The door is locked from the inside. Try working your way around to the tower's window.
Boom. Audio just replayed twice. Whoa, I stepped on something bad.
There's more than just the clockwork eyes up here.
What is the Contessa doing? Hot. No,
Why
I'm
are
just
you
kidding.
doing this? Neela!
Am I?
She set
Who
me up.
knows?
I'm an honest cop.
Of course you are. I've read your psychological profile. I know that you're honest.
Then why are you doing this to me?
Because, dear, you're honest. You see,
Those fucking
by chasing
hats.
after Sly Cooper, you learned too much about the claw
The
gang
German
and
hat,
its
helmet, I mean.
isolation. It was only a matter of time before you
Look
figured
like it,
out
at
that
least.
I was a secret member. So, when Neela gave me a chance to put you in custody, I took it.
Coward. You're a disgrace to Interpol. I'll make it my life's work to destroy you.
Oh, I'm afraid your life, let alone your life's work, isn't going to last much longer. Once I integrate the clockwork eyes into this device, your life's work will be whatever I tell you.
I won't be brainwashed that easily.
Quite right. It won't be easy or painless. But I will reprogram your mind, and you will take the fall for me at Interpol. Now, just lay back and relax. Go to your happy place. And stay there forever.
I don't think they've seen you. Take a few photos and get out of there.
No. I've got to help Carmelita. She's in trouble here.
There's nothing you can do now. Get the recon photos and come back to the safe house. I swear, we'll find a way to help her.
They just leave her fucking gun on the table.
Interesting. Inspector Fox is restrained in an old Iron Tech 250. Crude, but effective. The clockwork
Why does that look like balls and a
routed through that
thing in the middle?
Get a shot of the console so I can decipher its make.
The Shadow
Those are
Guard.
the Contessa's elite Shadow Guard. Tough is too sissy a word to describe those guys.
I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm.
That's a mind shuffler. I didn't think they were real. It's made of equal parts science and black magic. Indestructible to conventional weapons.
Oh.
That old terminal should be hardwired to the systems in this tower. We need to find a way to get it online. All right, head back to the safe house and we'll get a plan together.
Do. I'm gonna stretch, holy shit.
The war between Neela and the Contessa has put the castle on high alert. To get at the Clockwork Eyes, we'll need to subtly manipulate this conflict to our advantage. Here's the plan. Murray, sneak into the castle and kidnap the head of security. I want to ask him a few questions.
I want to ask him a few questions.
Meanwhile, Sly and I are going to get a little paranormal. I'll
That
slip
mission
into the
is
crypt
so
of the
fucking
castle
awful.
And put together a bad mojo bomb. It should be enough to destroy the Mind Shuffler. Sly, you capture a few local ghosts and drop them into Neela's headquarters. Hopefully the near-death experience will inspire her to purchase more mercenary firepower. We've all got our assignments. Good luck.
Okay, let me buy this. Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna end the Sly Cooper portion, and I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Coliseum.